Hey there, Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly channeled message for March 4th through the 10th, 2024. Coming up this week, Friday, March 8th is Yoga Nidra and the Crystal Cave Healing Activation. Both are in person. Yoga Nidra is also offered on Zoom. The Yoga Nidras are pay what you can. They are both at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in person at Dundas Yoga and Fitness or on Zoom. The Crystal Cave Healing Activation is in person only. It's at 8:30 p.m. at Dundas Yoga and Fitness. It is $60 and that includes your Yoga Nidra as well. And you get some beautiful healing messages at the end that are personal to your healing experience during the session. It is limited to 10 people, so if you want a spot, please jump over to my website and register. Let's see what my guides have to say for this week. As we step into the darkness of the new moon this week, that is due to arrive on the 10th, the energy still has this grounded and still feeling. This isn't about stagnation or blocking. This energy is more about being planted, about settling into our bodies and reconnecting to our own energy. There's been a lot of energetic shifts and they're showing me the light switch, the lights turning on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. There has been this massive energetic upgrade that we've been receiving, and this is what it feels like. We'll feel good, we'll feel heavy. We'll feel good, we'll feel heavy. Or low, that's another good word for it. The shifting is a lot in our body, in our physical system. Our energetic system is just kind of like buzzing along and enjoying the ride. But there's a conflict between these two energy systems, the physical body and the energetic body, that is creating disconnect. They gave me a stomach ache, some nausea. You might feel like motion sickness or like vertigo kind of feelings as we raise the vibration. They're kind of saying like everybody's different and there's no solution. It's just kind of like how you deal with it, and everybody has to find their own way. Some might get headaches, some might get stomach aches. There's been a sinus thing going around that I think is all connected to it as well. There's definitely, yeah, as I say it, they give me sinus pressure. Thank you. There's a lot that is shifting and our physical bodies are all dealing with it in different ways. There is a huge release of anger and frustration, both inward and outward. And it's manifesting kind of physically in the body. So we are experiencing this up level, and with it comes this huge awareness around the whys. We constantly ask to know, but not in the sense of healing or mental health. We like to suppress those things. We want to know what's next, but we don't necessarily want to go backwards and understand why things happened or what it is that was coming through. There is a piece of the experience that when we have an understanding or an awareness of the why, it helps us to move forward in different ways with different aspects of our lives. The path of least resistance is kind of a law of nature, but it also is an energetic thing. We, in the past year or so, I've really noticed a lot of people doing work in their business life, not in their personal life, which is the path to least resistance. When we understand the issue and why it happens and heal it on one level, it makes it a lot easier to go to the next level and heal it on that level. And that's what's happening right now. This deepening of awareness to really get to the root of why we are in a situation. And it's funny because safety is a huge one, right? Like without safety, that's a root chakra thing. If we don't feel safe and secure, it is a root chakra imbalance, and it means that it affects everything else going up. So it is a foundational piece. If we want to heal and grow, we have to have safety and security. So safety is a big, in general, it's a big one that comes through as an issue why we have the issues that we have. And that's I'm going to use these words and I don't really mean it, dumbing it down to the very fine basics. It's often security, safety. Not that that's dumbing in any way, shape, or form. They said the awarenesses are going to keep coming full force this week. Sorry. And it's about balancing our energies and understanding that we do not have to emotionally experience things necessarily. There is just this understanding piece of it that is there to help to move us forward. Unless we can deal with the pieces of our past and embody those lessons, then we don't move forward without them. We instead take those traumas and carry them forward instead. And it's about releasing them. They're showing me that there's 2 eclipses coming up. There's one, the end of March, a lunar eclipse. And then the beginning of April, there is a solar eclipse. And they're saying that this period is a deep releasing. Oh, and I just have this feeling. Because they want me to use the word purge. We're doing a purge, people. There is a huge purge of energetics coming up. There is a huge purge of release that is coming up. So what we are experiencing right now, up until the new moon, is about kind of bringing the awareness between the new moon, which is the 10th, and the first eclipse on the 25th. You have some healing space. You have some flux. So use that to really move through what you need to move through and really embody, because otherwise that new moon, that eclipse period is going to feel really purgy, super purgy. If you have done the work, they're saying it'll be mild, but we're still going to feel it. So right now is prep for that. Be gentle, be kind, reach out for support. There are so many people and places that you can connect to get the information that you're looking for. And often that's inward, the inward piece of it. But that's the big lesson for this week, and kind of an energetic awareness for what's kind of coming. They want you to be prepared. That's why they're sharing this. They want you to be prepared in the energetics, in the emotional. If you have not done the work at the surface level where we don't have to feel the feelings and emotions so deeply, you will need to feel them during that and around that eclipse period. That's my warning. Yeah, I think that's plenty for this week. That's a lot. Again, this Friday is Yoga Nidra guided meditation, both on Zoom and in person at Dundas Yoga and Fitness. It is always pay what you can. I am doing an in-person Crystal Cave healing activation on Friday, March 8th as well at 8:30 p.m. at Dundas Yoga and Fitness. It is in-person only. It's $60 and includes the Yoga Nidra as well. So it's a huge evening of relaxation and healing. You'll get personal notes from the healing session as well to understand what was going on in your body. Kind of think of it like Reiki, energy work, crystals. It's a beautiful and empowering healing session. It is limited to 10 people. There are still spaces left for Friday if you are interested in joining in. I do those two the second Friday of every month if you ever want to join me. Yeah. Divine Map, we are doing Tarot Basics again this month. We only got halfway through it last month. And in April, we're going to do some past life regression. If you're interested in joining the Divine Map community, it is just $29 Canadian a month. And we meet in live 4 times a month on Zoom. Yeah, so much going on. Yeah, thank you so much for being here and listening to the weekly channeled message. I am incredibly grateful. If you can energy exchange with me, I would be even more so grateful. So like, subscribe, comment, whatever it is that you have a moment to do. It just takes a moment in time. It costs you nothing but time. And I greatly appreciate it. And I love connecting with you too. So thank you. From my heart and soul to yours. Until the next time. Bye now.